what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Alex Balingit, founder and creator of Trading Circle. Sa video naman na to, pag-uusapan natin ang top 5 things to do when starting again in Forex trading. So ano ba? Di ba minsan may mga pinagdadaanan tayo? Kung isa kang Forex trader na in the past, na for example, you already knew Forex trading way back 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Marami kasi akong mga student na nakakausap ko na gano'n na, Coach, alam ko na yung Forex nung 2017 pa, then 2 years ako nag-trade, then I eventually stopped due to a lot of circumstances. Like, nagkaroon ng extreme losses, nagkaroon ng, na-scam sila. So, those experiences. So, naturally, that's the human behavior and reaction kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng extreme distress. We're going to stop at things that we find it hard and difficult to do. Pero, don't lose hope because there are things that we can do to restart, to replenish ourselves, and those are the 5 things that I'm going to teach you in this video. So, let's start with the number 1. Una po, reflect on your past trading mistakes. So, tanungin mo yung sarili mo, have you risked too much? Next question, is your strategy not working? Tanungin mo rin yung sarili mo nun. I-test mo yung strategy mo, baka mamaya mali. Hindi siya umaangkop sa personality or sa behavior mo. Baka mamaya, nag-hold ka ng too much trade. Halimbawa, sa isang linggo, you're holding a single trade. Pero, mainipin ka pala. Baka scalper ang bagay sa'yo. Or baka naman nagmamadali ka, pero gusto mo naman ng malaking earnings. So, scalping yung ginagawa mo, pero ang fit pala sa'yo kasi gusto mo ng malaking earnings. So, you should do day trading or swing trading. So, sometimes, yung trading strategy natin hindi nag-aakma sa personality natin. Ask yourself also, are you undisciplined? Wala ka bang enough na discipline? Nagre-revenge trade ka ba? Or baka naman greedy ka? So ask mo yung sarili mo about those things. Kasi it will really affect your trading performance. So dito, write all your mistakes down and work on them this time. So ngayon, kahit pa isa-isa lang, baka mamaya, sugarol na pala yung nagiging personality mo. Mamaya, yung trading strategy mo, hindi pala talaga nag-work. Pangatlo, baka mamaya, kinakain ka ng emotion mo kapag nagte-trade ka. Isulat mo siya isa-isa para makapag-reflect ka dyan. And then, one by one, give yourself enough time. Like, for example, 3 months, 6 months. And then, you have to work on it. Hindi naman kailangan lahat ma-address in just, for example, 3 months, kailangan ma-perfect ko na to, wala na lahat ng mistakes ko na to. Kasi, these mistakes, ito talaga yung common na ginagawa ng mga trader, why we fail, why we lose, our passion and energy to continue trading. Ito talaga, dito talaga tayo prone. So, give yourself enough time din naman. Number 2, review your trading notes or modules. Ito isa sa mga common mistakes talaga. Number 1, karamihan ng mga traders tamad mag-module or in-note yung mga ginagawa nila. Do not jump the gun immediately. So, napaka-dangerous kasi nito na trade ka, hindi mo pinag-aaralan yung notes mo, hindi mo pinag-aaralan yung module, nag-enroll ka sa isang academy, after mo mag-enroll, hindi mo naman kasi view yung course, hindi mo inaral, hindi ka nagtanong dun sa coach mo, sa mentor mo, hindi ka nagpaturo, hindi ka uma-attend ng mga live session. So, gusto mo kasi agad kumita ng pera. So, yun naman kasi ang goal natin, and yun naman yung gusto rin namin for you. Pero, that's not the right way to start it, okay? Make sure to review your notes or modules. And then, this way, you can reorient yourself with what you currently know about trading. Kasi, meron kasi tayong, alam niyo ba, kapag trader ka, you are, there is an infinite learning in trading. Kasi, alam niyo yun, parang hindi matatapos ang learning dito. Every time you trade, there is a lesson you're going to learn from that specific trade. Meron at meron kang mapupulot na lesson from a specific, single trade na ginawa mo lang. So ngayon, dito, i-reorient mo yung sarili mo, okay? Number 3, review your past trades. Review your trading journal. So mag-journal kayo. Ilista nyo yung lot size nyo. Ilista nyo yung position nyo, yung currency nyo, yung stop loss, yung take profit, yung entry price, saan ka nag-exit, ano yung naging confluence mo. Yun yung mga kailangan yung ilista. Is there a recurring pattern on your past trades? So, tingnan mo yung last, usually ang sinasuggest ko, mag-demo kayo ng 100 trades para makita nyo. Ngayon, sa demo nyo ng 100 trades, ilista nyo yung 100 trades nyo na demo lang, okay, na 100 entries, and then tignan nyo yung pattern nyo. Ano yung lagi nyong ginagamit na strategy that gives you, profitable result. So, yun yung, kasi ano lang naman yan eh, may pattern talaga yan eh. Ulit-ulit lang naman yung nangyayari sa trading. Ngayon, you have to take advantage doon sa recurring or ulit-ulit na yun. Kasi, ayan na, nakita mo na nga na, ulit-ulit na nga, ganito na nga. So, you have to take advantage, maximize mo yung opportunity na yon, i-capitalize mo yon. So, observe your winners and losers. Tignan mo saan ka madalas natatalo. Baka mamaya, ako kasi nakikita ko madalas akong natatalo sa gold. So, I avoid gold. Ganun lang yan. Kasi, ang laki pala nung risk ng gold masyado. So, hindi siya pumapasok sa appetite ko. So, ganun. Aalamin mo rin. Ngayon, saan ako madalas nanalo? Nakikita ko, GBP USD pala ang parang pearl. Kumbaga, siya yung pearl ko, yung gold ko. 'Di ba? Parang ganun. Siya yung nagbibigay sa akin ng income. So, ngayon, yun yung aralin mong market. Aralin mo ngayon yung fundamentals behind GBP USD, aralin mo yung UK, kasi ulit-ulit lang din man yung nangyayari dyan. You have to be updated about what's happening behind the economy of the specific currency you're trading so that you can take advantage sa mga magiging galaw niya. So, aralin nyo din what makes them the same and different. Diba? Sagutin nyo yung mga question na yon. So, ito, laging trade on the simulator first. Ibig sabihin, on the picture, you can see right there, it's demo. Lagi kayo magpe-paper trading lang. Virtual trading. So, demo lang muna. Kapag gusto mong bumalik sa trading, huwag kang babalik with an actual money. Kasi, alam mo yon, madadagdagan lang yung trauma mo niyan eh. Mag-i-increase lang yung trauma mo, mag-i-increase lang yung stress mo. Kasi, what happened with you in the past will likely and most often than not will also happen to you when you go back to trading. Lalo na kapag hindi ka equipped. Kasi, ang hirap sumabak sa isang gera, number one, natalo ka na nga, tapos hindi mo inaral, nabaril ka, for example, sa gera, natalo ka na, kailangan aralin mo. What was the strategy of your opponent, of your enemy? What was something missing to you? 'Di ba ganun sa gera? Para when you fight again, you know another strategy that will work na, ganito ginawa niya. Ngayon, ganito na gagawin ko. You have to be strategic with that. And you can do that sa forex trading through demo account. Test your strategy and psychology on a demo account first. All you have to do is, aralin mo ulit yung strategy mo. Kung yung nakaraan hindi nag-work, then ngayon, try mo ulit mag-formulate. Sometimes, kasi ako, di ba, may 3 types of trader. We have scalper, day trader, tsaka swing trader. I-try mo lahat yon. Try mo rin lahat mag-trade sa breakout, sa retest, sa pullback, sa correction, retracement. Try mo mag-Fibonacci, try mo mag-SMC, try mo mag-pure fundamental. You have to try all those things. Kasi, you will never know what fits you the best kapag hindi mo sila nasubukan isa-isa. Kasi, malay mo, try ng scalper, try ng reversal trading, pero pang trending market pala yung personality mo. Diba? You have to try it on a demo account. And then trade on a live account only when your trading performance goes well in the demo. So pag nakikita mo kasi yung demo, whatever happens to you in the demo, for example, you get profitable with the demo using the strategy that you're testing. So, same way kasi, kung anong kinikita mo sa demo, that's what you're going to earn using a live account. Never risk your hard-earned money if you aren't sure that you can trade it properly. So, lagi kong advice to, huwag kang magte-trade kapag yung perang ipang-trade mo ay pambayad nyo ng bills, like ng kuryente, ng tubig, ng pambili nyo ng bigas, pang maintenance, or that's your only life savings. So, don't put it in trading. Kasi, you will be never sure what's gonna happen to your money. Kasi, trading is a business. Pag nagpasok ka ng capital sa business mo, that's risk. You never know if people are going to patronize your product or service. You'll never know if people like it, if your target market would like it, or in the first place, you will find your target market. So, same thing in the forex trading. You'll never know if the strategy that you're going to do will make or double your money, will produce you profits. You'll never know. So, ngayon, extra money lang yung ipasok mo. Then, ito, last, pinaka-important to, find a support community. Mag-join po kayo ng mga Facebook groups or trading courses that offer a healthy and supportive trading community. Ito kasi sa akin, personal experience, I was about to quit. I was in the verge of giving up kasi I had successive losses. You know, tuloy-tuloy yung mga losses ko. So, I thought to myself na, baka ako lang yung nagtatalo ng ganito. Ba't yung iba ang gagaling? Ba't yung iba ganito? Parang, even though I have enough capital, but my psychology cannot withstand, you know, the sunod-sunod na losses na nagkakaroon ako. Hindi na kayang i-withstand. So, I'm extremely stressed dun sa nagiging trading performance ko. So ngayon, ito talaga yung nakatulong sa akin. More than the strategy I tried to formulate for myself and even the risk management I practice a lot of times, you know, kahit pala meron ka ng strategy, meron ka ng risk management, even though you already know those two things, if you don't have a supportive community, it's just like family. Kapag wala kang family, di ba? Parang nawawalan ka ng inspiration to continue with what you're going. Or wala kang friends. Kasi no man is an island, sabi nga nila. And then same thing with trading. Although this, you know, forex trading is suitable for what? For introverts. Pero you don't have to socialize ng sobra na on a deeper level na kailangan ganito. Hindi naman ganoon. It's just that you have to get a connection with other people that have the same interest as you. For example, they're traders. You have to connect with other traders too kasi you will learn from them. Sometimes kasi iniisip natin na pag natatalo tayo, market is against us. But market never does that. Market will be never, market will never be against you. Kasi market doesn't care about you. Ganun siya. Dito kasi. So, para makita mo na yung iba natatalo din. So, para hindi mo i-question yung sarili mo na ako lang ba natatalo? Ako lang ba hindi magaling? Why am I taking too long before I achieve that profitability? When I actually saw other people, they achieved their profitability level, their mastery level at the 6th month of their learning. While on my case, I have been in Forex for 3 years now and haven't produced any result. Sometimes you're going to ask yourself those questions. So, if you have a community, you will find similar cases and situations like you. Meron din pala, baka yung iba 5 years nga 6 years nga. So, you'll draw inspiration from that. So, that's what a community does. Having a support system can greatly help you overcome your struggles and failures in trading. You know what? It can also give you insights on how to trade the market properly. Kasi, hindi lang naman yung mga coaches, yung mga napapanood natin sa YouTube, yung mga katulong sa atin. Sometimes, di ba, sino dito yung pakiramdam nila overwhelmed sila kapag nahihiya sila, masyadong magaling yung coach na to, masyadong magaling yung mentor na to, baka pag tinanong ko paano mag-plot ng support resistance, mga mamaya, ignorin nila ako. So, di ba, may mga ganun tayong questions, nahihiya, we feel embarrassed, we feel shamed about ourselves, we feel na ma-judge tayo kapag tinanong natin yung isang tao na magaling, na, you know, that's, parang, you're going to think na, those are obvious questions na you shouldn't be asking. Sometimes, di ba, ganon, nahihiya tayo sa sarili natin. So, if you have a community kasi, you can ask also beginner people like you. So, dun hindi ka mahihiya kasi pareho kayo nagsisimula, di ba? So, some reminders for you before I end this video. The fact that you're trying again despite failing at first puts you ahead of the majority. 95% of people who tried forex trading fail. So, if you're one of those 95 people that failed, but right now trying to start again, it puts you ahead of the majority, ahead of that 95%. Then, failure before success is an expected outcome in trading. Totoo yun. Parang wala namang surefire or bullseye hit na result sa forex trading na the first time, the moment that you tried it, naging successful agad yung first attempt mo. Walang ganon. You have to undergo a series of failures, of disappointments, of frustrations. Ganon lang yan 'Di ba? Kahit sa naman, when you're starting your first job, mahihirapan ka sa una, papalpak ka sa unang project mo, sa unang trabaho mo, mabibigo mo yung unang client mo kasi you're learning. So, ganon din yan. So, mag-fail ka muna. And that's normal. If you feel like you're failing, so, that's actually an expected outcome na yan, okay? Getting past the learning curve is hard. It's difficult, but your hardships will soon be rewarded. So yun, kung nandun ka na sa part na nahihirapan ka na, don't give up. Yan na, nandiyan ka na. Ibig sabihin, kapag nahihirapan ka na, you're progressing, you're developing, you're getting there. Okay? Di ba sabi nga nila, hindi ka makakahanap ng rewarding or promising na resulta sa isang super dali na bagay. So parang ganun dito. Kung gusto mo ng promising result sa Forex, sabi nga nila, di ba, the hardest way to make easy money is Forex trading. the hardest way to make easy money. So, best wishes, future millionaire. So, kung nabigo ka, nagtatry ka ulit ngayon, so, this might be a sign for you na to go back again in trading. So, wala namang mawala kung susubukan mo muli this time around. Okay? So, kung may natutunan ka sa video na to, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So, kung gusto mo naman ng mas intensive and extensive na training, so, click mo lang at mag-register ka sa link ng free training na nandyan sa description ng video na to. So, see you sa next na video ko. Bye-bye! Hi! Thank you for watching this video at kung nagustuhan mo yung video na to, just click like, subscribe, and mag-comment ka na rin. At kung gusto mo pa ng mas maraming content about forex trading dahil ito yung interest mo, well, I created a lot of videos. Nandyan lang sa side yung playlist at mga recently created videos ko. So, click mo lang yan at panoorin mo. See you there!